Hey guys, today I wanted to update you on how some of these Sword and Shield booster boxes are doing and what I see going on with the market. Now at this point in my channel, you might be seeing a trend that I mainly talk about the Sword and Shield era, not really much about Scarlet and Violet, and you might be wondering why that is. Well, honestly, the answer is pretty simple. First of all, the Scarlet and Violet era, if you look at the booster boxes, really not much is happening with the price with them. I just don't think there's a lot of demand for Scarlet and Violet right now. The booster boxes are pretty stagnant in price. And I just see a lot more upside to the Sword and Shield booster boxes. I just see a lot more movement in the market. And I think just Sword and Shield is just a way more popular era, and just the sets in them are way more popular than Scarlet and Violet, at least right now. So I just want to update you guys as soon as possible about the news, so you guys can make the best decisions for yourself if you want to pick up some of these booster boxes for yourself. And speaking about giving you guys updates as soon as possible, I've been slacking on these uploads, I know, but my college semester here is about to end in the next couple weeks, so I will be uploading a lot more when the semester ends. So stay tuned for that. When you see me uploading, maybe every day or every other day, not every day. I didn't say that. Like maybe every other day or once every 3 days or something. I'm gonna be uploading more often, so just stay tuned for those videos when they start coming out more frequently. But first here, I want to talk about Fusion Strike. So Fusion Strike here, you can see the booster box price is at $244. Now this is honestly pretty crazy, thinking that just 3 months ago it was at MSRP right around when it went out of stock on the Pokemon Center website. But what's even more crazy, and I mean it's correlated obviously somewhat to the booster box price, but some of the cards in this set have really gone up in price. It's really crazy to see. Look at the Gengar VMAX. I know I'm kind of late to the news for this, but I honestly haven't really been paying attention to the card prices in some of these sets. But look how much it's gone up in price. If you look at just the last month, it's gone up like $100 in just 1 month. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't really know anything about the competitive scene in Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure the format and how it works is that every 2 years it goes out of rotation. I'm pretty sure Fusion Strike is over 2 years old, so I don't think this has anything to do with the competitive format. I think this is just has to do with collectability, and since booster boxes are going up in price, people are just, I guess, wanting the cards more, or people are just, I don't know. I just think it just has to do with supply and demand, obviously. But it could be artificial, inflation. I don't really know, because this is a lot of growth in such a short amount of time. But obviously, this is helping the booster boxes go up in price, and they're just both, going up in price together. The cards inside are going up in value, and so is the booster box. I mean, that's pretty. I think that's pretty, self-explanatory. But it is crazy to see how much this card has gone up in value. And if you think about it, the Gengar VMAX, it does cost more than the actual booster box, so people might be actually willing to buy a Fusion Strike booster box in the hopes of pulling a Gengar VMAX. I know you probably shouldn't do that, just a hint. Yeah, the price of this card has gone up a ton, which is crazy to see. But I mean, I guess that's also good for the price of the booster boxes. So if you do want to pick up these booster boxes, honestly, I mean, the card is worth more than the booster box, which I feel like is a good thing. Like, I feel like if the booster box is worth more than any of the cards in the set, then maybe might be kind of wary that, who's going to really open a box then. But, I mean, I think right now at the price it is, if you still want to pick it up, I guess, I mean, it's pretty expensive. Obviously, it's gone up a lot in price, but like I said, I mean, the cards in the set, I mean, the Gengar is still worth more than the booster box itself. So I feel like then it's still not a bad pickup, because I think people are still willing to open these booster boxes up to be willing to, try to chase a card that's worth more than the booster box. But yeah, it is crazy to see just in a short amount of time these cards really go up in price. But next here, I want to talk about Chilling Reign. I've talked about this before, but Chilling Reign, I feel like back then, I feel like Chilling Reign was more popular than Fusion Strike. Like, I feel like no one liked Fusion Strike. But the set isn't doing as well. Like, obviously it's doing really well still, but it's still cheaper than Fusion Strike. It's at $217 here. But one thing about Chilling Reign, though, the set, you can see the card, obviously the Blaziken isn't worth as much as the Gengar. But one thing that Chilling Reign has an advantage of over Fusion Strike is that if you look at the prices of the cards, it has way more chase cards than Fusion Strike that are actually worth a good amount. Like, look how many cards here are worth over $10 versus Fusion Strike. Like, you can see here, it's really the Gengar and the Espeon really carrying the set. But Chilling Reign just has a lot more, I guess, like I said, chase cards to go after, which might make it more appealable in the future. But yeah, Chilling Reign still obviously a good set, but I just want to show you guys, I guess, the prices. Also, as well, you can see with the top cards here, they have gone up as well, just like Fusion Strike. So yeah, just all these cards are going up in value, which is also making the booster box go up in price as well. Next, quickly want to talk about Evolving Skies. Really not much to say here, to be honest. If you look at the booster box price, I mean, it's gone up a ton, but just recently in the past month, you can see here it started to plateau I think honestly that has to do somewhat with just the booster box is so expensive. I think the sales volume is probably somewhat going down, and I think maybe people are just really, I don't know if the hype is dying down with Evolving Skies, but I mean it had a huge growth here and then just kind of started to stop. But I mean the cards still are going up in value. You can see here the Umbreon still going up in value. It's at $750. Rayquaza also a lot of growth here too. So you can see just these good sets are just still going up in value. I'm telling you, the Sword and Shield era, just the Sword and Shield era on these sets are just, I feel like they're just way more popular than Scarlet and Violet. So if you want to pick up any of these, like, I mean, Evolving Skies is really expensive, but Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, I feel like now is really the time. Like I keep saying this, but really, if you look, it's just growing really fast. So if you want to pick these up, I would recommend picking them up pretty soon here. Next, I just want to go over some of these Sword and Shield booster boxes. Honestly, I probably really wouldn't recommend. I've mentioned these booster boxes before in past videos, like even months ago when I was telling you guys, I'd probably rather pick up Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign over, or Brilliant Stars or whatever over some of these other ones. And I see some people in the comments try to say that I'm trying to, I don't know, like gatekeep, or I'm saying these booster boxes are bad and they're still going to go up in value and all this stuff. Well, look here. If you can go to my past videos, I mentioned these sets before where I said they weren't really good. Look at them. They're not growing. Like Vivid Voltage, yeah, they could grow in the future, but think about 3 months ago if you were to buy Chilling Reign or Fusion Strike, but you bought Vivid Voltage. Well, look at it. I mean, you've gained what, like $5? Look at Darkness Blaze. This is another one of the sets I was kind of hating on before. Yes, it has a Charizard, but look at it. 3 months ago, now, no growth. It's gone down $10 in 3 months. And look at Fusion Strike. I'm telling you, if you go back to one of my videos, you definitely can see me saying that this set is not good. And look, I mean, I'm not lying to you guys. I was telling you it was growing, but I was going to plateau at some point. Same thing with battle styles. I feel like people, I don't like when people try to, like, I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys, but I've seen so many videos of people trying to pump up battle styles and say it's such a good set, it's so underrated. I mean, it's still gone up in value. I mean, it hasn't gone down, but just the growth isn't really there. This still could be a good pickup because of the price it's at. I mean, it has a Tyranitar V, and honestly, that's kind of it in the set. But yeah, I mean, it's not going down like these other ones, but battle styles, honestly, like I would rather pick up some of these other booster boxes I'm going to show you here. But I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but if you just look at it, the growth is pretty slow. But anyways, getting on to some of these other ones. So Brilliant Stars booster boxes still in stock on the Pokemon Center website. If you go look on the on the Pokemon Center website, there's not many Sword and Shield booster boxes actually left. There's Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, and Battle Styles, I believe. Now you're gonna see here next. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you guys also the market price of Brilliant Stars. You guys know I picked up some Brilliant Stars booster boxes. It's at 168 now. It has still gone up in value. Not that much in the past month, but I think once it goes out of stock on the Pokemon Center website, it'll go up as well pretty quickly. So next here, some of the news you guys might already know of because I'm kind of late to it because these went out of stock a few days ago, whatever. Lost Origin finally is out of stock. I've been saying this for the longest time. I told you guys, Astral Radiance first went out of stock. It did go back in stock later. I told you guys next was going to be Lost Origin because the market price was just so much higher than the MSRP, and it was way cheaper on the Pokemon Center website, obviously. And it's finally out of stock. Now, will they go back in stock at some point? Possibly. I mean, it happened to Astral Radiance, but it is out of stock for now. And you can see here, the price did actually, you can see here, jump up when it went out of stock. You can see this is, I'm pretty sure, the cause of it going up in price is because it did go out of stock on the Pokemon Center website. And now the booster box is at 180. This booster box, obviously, the set, I've told you guys many times, I mean, I sound like a broken record at this point. It's a good set. At 180, I mean, it has gone up. This is kind of hard to say because, like I said, Astral Radiance booster boxes did go, out of stock, and then they restocked it. Now, it's only been like a few days or a week or whatever since they've gone out of stock for Lost Origin booster boxes. It's a slight chance that they go back in stock. So you might be wondering, do I buy booster boxes of Lost Origin right now? Because, since it's out of stock on the Pokemon Center website, they're only going to go up from here, right? This price of 180 is going to go to like 200 in like a week from now. Well, it's honestly possible, but I don't know. I don't want to lead you guys, but you might want to maybe wait maybe like a week to see what happens, because I don't want to tell you guys to buy these Lost Origin booster boxes right now because they're out of stock on the Pokemon Center website and they're just going to keep going up. Like I said, Astral Radiance went out of stock and it went back in. So maybe be a little bit patient, see if they go back in stock. Who really knows what's going to happen? But yeah, it is $35 more expensive if you buy it at market price. So if you want to be a little bit patient, if you are looking to pick some of these up, Maybe you can wait a little bit and just keep checking every morning to see if they're in stock on the Pokemon Center website. But that's your call there. Next, Astral Radiance, like I just said, it went out of stock, went in stock. Now it's out of stock again. I didn't pick any myself, honestly. I probably should have, but I didn't because just like I've told you guys, my budget, I only bought 3 Brilliant Stars booster boxes. I don't really want to spend any more money right now, so I didn't pick up any Astral Radiance booster boxes myself. But they are out of stock again. This probably might be the last time they're out of stock, or the in stock, whatever the period. I can't talk right now. The period that it was in stock for might be the last time that it was actually in stock on the Pokemon Center website. This might be for good that they're out of stock. So the Astral Radiance, if you're looking to pick it up, it's only like $20 more than MSRP, $24 more. You could probably find it cheaper on eBay. But yeah, these ones I can probably say if you want to pick it up, maybe now is the best time. But Lost Origin, I would maybe recommend you guys maybe waiting a week to see if they go back in stock. But anyways, that's the end of this video. What do you guys think in the comments below? Are you surprised about these Sword and Shield booster boxes and how they're performing? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these booster boxes. Are they good pickups? And what are you guys picking up if you are buying any of these? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.